So this is a Year 7 instructional video on how to use Noteflight to put in music. So we should have done questions 1 through 4. Let's just have a quick look at the Viva Voce. Questions 1 through 4 we should have inserted already into Noteflight and uploaded that on Simon to your teacher. We are now doing this one here, this song. So this song will be sung to you. You must sing it back to the teacher. You will be recording this next week, but now we're going to put it into Noteflight. So here we are in Noteflight. We're going to create a new score, just like we've done in the past. And the box will come up saying we want to start from scratch. First thing we do is click in the title. Question 5 we're up to. Type in your name and click on the clef at the bottom, press delete. Now this time we don't need to change anything because we have the 5 lines, the stave or the staff already in existence. Here we have the treble clef, here we have the meter 4 beats in a bar. Just up in the top corner, I'm going to place our rhythm so that our music, so that we're not going back and forth. So there it is there. And I'm going to click in. Now this time, to insert the note, I want to press F because the first note is F. Every good boy does fine on the lines F-A-C-E, face in the space. So even though it's got D for do written underneath it, its letter name is F. It's a tar, I don't need to change anything. Now my next note is on the second line, as you can see up the top of the corner of the page or of your screen. And it is a G, every good. So I press G. I need to make that smaller, so I use the left-hand square bracket and press G again. And now I have TTs. My next note is in the second space, as you can see in the top corner of the screen. And it is A, F-A. And it's already a TT, so I just need to press A again, and it will join up. And now I have G as a tar, so I press G. It's a TT. I press the outside square bracket, and that will turn it into a tar. So I've completed my first bar. If I press P, it will play it back to me. That's how we insert the notes. I've finished inserting this, and you can see I have 2 bars left over. If I click in the second last bar and I go up to measure and click the minus button, it will go, and I click in the last bar and that will go. So now I have my 2 bars of music, exactly what's up in the corner here. Well, we can get rid of that now. So how do I put the solfa underneath it? Because the solfa is what I need to sing. So if I click on my first note and I go up, and I should have text up here. Of course, if you don't have text, you go to the hamburger and make sure that text is ticked. You can then click off the hamburger and there it will be. So I've selected my first note, it's red. I click the La button and that will insert text. So I press D. Now to move to the next note, I press the space bar. Ray, space bar. Ray, space bar. Me, space bar. Me, space bar. Ray. And I can continue doing that. Finally, when I've finished inserting all of these, if I find I've made a mistake, I just need to double click there and I can change it to do if I needed to. In this case, it was correct. So that's how I can go about editing it. If I need to restart, I click on a note and go back to La, and that will enable me to edit. So we should have our music written out, and we should have our solfa underneath it. Now I'm going to go over here, double click on this, change it down to about 80. That will be a good speed. Remember, if other ones appear, I just click on them and press delete, and now it should be 80 the whole way through. And I can press P. and I can use this as a practice tool to sing. Do, re, re, mi, mi, re, mi, 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 re, re, do, do. So by using this to play back, I can practice for my Viva Voce. Make sure that you click the Save button. When it's grayed out, the latest version will be saved. Just like we've done before, export, full score PDF, continue. Press the Save button and it will be saved into your downloads. Mine's gone up here. A PC will go down here. Whichever way you can find it in your downloads folder. And then you can submit your PDF through Simon. Good luck.